What about 6 millennials versus 1 secret Gen Z odd one out? Wait, I want to see if we can guess this. Can I guess right now? Who's secretly Gen Z? Tough call. My gut tells me top left. Giving off Zoomer energy.
What was everyone's AOL A Messenger name?
I was Crushed Up 40.
Mine was Van Helsing 2099.
Mine was Atrioc.
Do you think you could do the dial-up sound?
That's not the dial-up sound. This dude's a Zoomer. What the fuck is Blow doing? What? What are you whistling a tune? It was a loud screech. You would know that. Caught, dude. This guy's a Zoomer as hell.
Mine was Pretty Rave Girl after a MySpace song that I was in love with. But
MySpace, good ref.
I actually didn't have any because I was born and grew up in Japan and AOL wasn't a thing.
I also didn't have any. I was in the Philippines when I was younger, so before in the Philippines,
maybe.
I feel like there was a lag. Devices were not exactly updated like how they were in America. Can anyone bust a dance move right now?
What?
I asked about dance moves because I thought it'd be fun to see everyone kind of showing themselves dancing. Can do the jerk. Usher glide.
I feel like this dude's a Zoomer.
What do you call that again?
Like, learning the SpongeBob dance is not something a millennial would do just because they watch SpongeBob. It's like something a Zoomer would do because it goes viral on TikTok.
For me, I guess like ever since I was in elementary school, I like memorized like the Soulja Boy.
Hell yeah.
So that was like my shit.
Did you say elementary school for that?
Oh, I did.
It's already over? Immediate round 1 self-own? Is that it? Zoomers aren't sending their best.
I have a distinct memory that Crank That was my freshman year of college. So I was like, damn, he would have had to have been pretty young for him to still be in elementary school when that song was popping. What was everybody's favorite?
He's just still doing it. Dude's definitely an elder millennial because he's older than me. If Crank That was like middle school. I mean, he could be zillennial. You know, he could be the youngest millennial.
When they were a kid, like under 10.
My favorite was Doraemon, which is
It's like a tiny like blue dude, right? And he has like kind of like a cat. Yeah, I remember
because
that.
I know like that was airing like all over the Asia.
Yeah, that was popping
so-
in Asia.
Yeah.
For me, it was more like Dragon Ball, right?
When you said Dragon Ball, you mean Dragon Ball?
Do you mean original Dragon Ball or
Dragon Ball
Z?
Z.
You mean Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
I was going to say original Dragon Ball.
And GT.
Well, GT. Let's hold on. We don't even remember that one.
Okay, but for me, it is Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z like lines up right with middle school, high school. I think DBZ is millennial. Yeah, he might be like a 95er or something and they're just barely counting him. But then who's younger than him on this? Everyone seems older than him.
I watched a lot of Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah. She full out
Shows
said
base.
Dexter's Laboratory. And the reason that made me a little bit sus is because I feel like normally people would say just Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's Laboratory is weird. I don't know. I guess Zoomer wouldn't say it like that either.
I really liked when Dexter would tell Dee Dee to get out of his laboratory, like, get out of my laboratory.
Okay. All right. So true, Queen.
I just liked the word laboratory, so.
Kind of liked Johnny Bravo, but looking back, I'm like, that show was terrible. But I did watch it a lot.
He was very sexually aggressive.
Oh, you have the style.
Thank you.
She was very quiet, but she also gave the look of a Gen Z.
He said that the Soulja Boy came out when he was in elementary school.
Okay.
Okay.
He said
Good luck,
Carol, her
guys.
name's Coral.
Thank you.
I do have a very Gen Z look, but I was just hoping that they would not think that the Gen Z person would be as obvious.
First CD album you bought.
The first one I bought for myself was Get Rich or Die Trying 50 Cent.
50 Cent, I love this album. This is so millennial, it's crazy.
I get that. I was Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The worst song that your parents never want to hear.
My parents didn't care because they don't speak English either.
Oh, so you got away with murder.
Anything that was like digging here was also big in Japan. So like,
I mean, it's funny you said that because it's the same as in Germany. They would play the music everywhere in Germany, but because like people couldn't even understand it, I remember they were playing like uncensored Eminem at the dentist.
Like Usher,
Usher.
Confessions.
This dude just wants to dance.
For me, it was Britney Spears, Maybe One More Time, and I made my mom play it in the car like every day on the way to school.
That's very millennial.
I was Spice Girl.
What was your guys' like after school activity back then?
For me, I was a little antisocial, so I just stayed at home and like Harry Potter books. Like I was a huge fan of those, so I would like read them over and over.
That's a millennial right there. Or that's a Zoomer impersonating. She's actually only said very obvious millennial stuff. You know, if this is an honest answer, she's clear as a day.
What was your guys'
millennial
collectible? I was a WWF
Yo,
guitar collector.
yes, yeah. The fact that you said WWF though.
Those guys are both millennials. Just get them out of here. That we get it. Actually, they're embarrassing me.
Was anyone into video games?
First console?
64, Nintendo 64.
First console was NES.
Millennial?
Yes, baby.
I was a GameCube.
I'm a SNES, and I had Street Fighter, I believe.
Yeah,
back on
bro.
that.
I was not a video.
Why is he thinking about it? That SNES is pretty old, bro. That's like what a Zoomer would think a millennial would have. I didn't have no fucking SNES. I had an N64, dude, and I'm 33. I think it's blue shirt all the way, but maybe he's just wrong. I think the Philippines is throwing me off because there's the tech gap.
But my brother had a PlayStation 2. That's like the oldest one I remember.
PlayStation
And
2.
so
Okay, yeah, that one was
so we'd
bomb.
play like Mario Kart and things like that
On
together.
PS2.
She is wrong, but I can't tell if that's just not being a gamer.
What would you do if this
Oh,
jam-
you blow it.
Okay, good.
All Nintendo products you blow into to make it work.
Can we have you do it?
Do you still have the N64? What?
Because you ever get the water out.
You don't do it like this?
No!
To be fair, I'm pretty sure multiple people have said that doesn't actually work though, that it was in our head.
She blew into it like this. She had like a foot from her face. I do that though. That works. I unironically think there's truth to it. I won't be told otherwise. I've had too many times as a kid where you would hit it and you put it in and it would work.
Coral just seemed really young. She also seemed like the one that was talking the least.
Okay. Was it her?
Honestly, I wasn't surprised that I was voted out the round I was, just because of the conversation that was going on that round.
She's saying, I'm a millennial, but I'm not a virgin millennial. Because I'm over 30 doesn't mean I'm a dork, all right?
You could end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. So please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. The game is over.
It is fun.
So if the lights turn green, you have voted out the mole. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box, and you lose.
Oh! Albert, you dog!
Is this mother?
Is
this mother? He came with the cartridge. I knew it. I knew it.
Will the person who is Gen Z please step forward and reveal yourself
Wait,
in
oh my
3,
God.
2, 1.
What? What? Oh my God! I was fooled!
Okay, I'm Trey. I'm 22.
He's 22? I got rolled. I got absolutely rolled. That is a millennial whisper if I've ever seen one.
Out of here.
Dude, he did say GameCube. That was some Zoomer shit. His ass did say I've never seen a millennial's first console be GameCube, bro.
I remember people saying, you know, you don't look 22, you look 28. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I love looking mature. I relate more with an older generation than I do with, you know, Gen Z in a sense.
Oh, he's different. Oh, you think you're different? Oh, you too good for the vape? You're too good to pack us in. You want to listen to Nirvana with me, huh? You want to listen to 50 Cent Nirvana? He's a pixie.
Truth is, I don't see much of a difference between Gen Z and millennial. We both grew up during the time where internet was becoming a thing. The only difference is you guys transitioned into it, and I was merely born in it.
The generation before millennials.
All right, Batman. Albert was 27, which does make him the youngest millennial. Yeah, that tracks.
I think both generations are very open and flexible to anything that is new, willing to learn, willing to educate. We try not to like judge people.
Oh God, I can't open a briefcase. Is this a millennial thing? Holy crap.
Fucking Zoomer ass. Damn, and I can't believe he won. He's actually as Zoomer as it gets. You should have just handed a phone and asked him to make a phone call. Would have had him in a minute.